Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Calamity Crew. Today we're gonna have cut the cap. We had some pretty good ones in there today, and we also are going to be talking about work stories, crazy work stories that have happened to us at pretty much any job we've worked. And I would really appreciate it if you guys could actually just leave some of your own work stories in the comment section on this video, or you can tweet me at Calamity Gaming on Twitter or on the Facebook comments. Also, please share these with everybody that you know who might have an interest, because that's the only way that we're going to be able to make these better for everybody, if we can get them to be bigger and have more interactions. So
one of the best ways to grow is still the word of mouth.
Yeah.
So tell your friends, anybody with the same types of interests.
Yeah.
Spread it as much as you can.
Right. So we would appreciate it. Thank you all for the support that you've been giving us. We really do appreciate it. And hello, welcome everybody. We're going to be starting with Cut the Cap as usual. So Orion says he has some bangers.
I do. I ain't losing this time.
Yeah, all right.
I'm reigning champion, and I shall keep my title.
You going
Champion.
down this time.
Okay.
I need a belt. If somebody could make belts, send it. I'm just kidding.
All right, what do you got for us?
Okay.
All right.
So, my first one is kind of weird, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Caught me off guard. So, a blue whale.
Yeah.
You know, the giant ones that have the, whatever teeth. Their tongue can weigh as much as an elephant.
Tongue can weigh as much as an
I
elephant?
As
mean,
much as an elephant.
isn't the I might be wrong. It might be a different type of whale. But isn't the blue whale one of the largest animals on the planet?
I think it's the largest mammal on the planet.
I do believe.
I'd have to. I'm gonna say it's fact.
I also will say that's fact.
Just because I could definitely see their tongue being about almost the size of an elephant too, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their tongue can weigh as much as an elephant, and their hearts can weigh almost a ton. And it only needs to beat once every 10 seconds.
That's nuts,
That's
dude.
I mean, but
That's
going down
nuts.
that, like, if you think about it, the divers who train that, they have to train, like, slowing their heart rate as, like, much as they can. So I could definitely see some, like, animals that go deep diving like that could have a real slow heartbeat.
Well, that, and I feel like that their vascular system probably isn't that complex.
Probably not.
They probably have like a really simple set of lungs, maybe.
It's very large.
Yeah,
simple.
yeah,
Right.
and like their heart weighs a ton, so they get so much air. Like they get so much blood from the air that they breathe,
Yeah.
so they don't have to breathe that much air either. Like,
That's fair.
so yeah, dude, that's nuts. That's actually nuts, 'cause. All right, dude. All right, that was good. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's
So.
loud silence.
Yes, it was. All right.
So
What you got?
So that's
that's
fact?
one each.
Yeah, one
that's
each.
fact.
Let's go. Okay.
So, the duck face is 250 years old.
Duck face.
Yeah, like the picture for Instagram selfies and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I want to say that's fact. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before, but probably
Two
like on a
hundred and
Facebook.
50 years old.
How long ago was a camera invented? 250 years old? Like, is a camera 250 years old?
I don't know. Cameras are old though.
Ah,
Yeah,
but
cameras
I
are
mean,
old as shit.
the duck.
Cameras
That
are
doesn't
better.
mean shit, because painters could have easily fucking
Yeah.
painted that shit too. Yeah, I'm saying it's fact. I'll bet that's fact. Probably on some reason that, like, they wanted to try to make their lips look bigger or some
Alright.
shit, or their mouth smaller or something. I don't know.
Cap. I'm calling cap, bro. No shot.
Eat dog water. It's actually only 180 years old.
Oh.
But people used to say prunes instead of cheese when taking pictures. And in the 1840s, a big dare we say cheesy grin was seen as childish. So one London photographer started telling people to say prunes to keep their mouths taut.
Prunes.
Well, it's like a trick
so it
question.
does
so
make
take
it
like
look-
both.
Yep.
So I got it.
Prunes.
Mm.
Yep. So I give him one.
I got 2 now.
Damn, let's
Go.
fall behind.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. So, McDonald's in the Philippines serves spaghetti.
Fact, because I know McDonald's overseas probably they serve different
weird
things,
stuff, yeah,
catering to like the country and their
and what they eat
Yeah.
and like what they want. So yes, fact.
Alright. Yeah, the mixed spaghetti.
Mixed
Yeah. Introduced in the early 1970s, was a spaghetti dish which included pasta, marinara, meatballs, and cheese topping, which was discontinued in the 1980s everywhere except in Orlando, Florida, and the Philippines.
Of course.
Who's
So
Florida's
I think our special thing that we get is the McRib, if I'm not wrong. Whenever it comes around,
Yeah,
and the
only like
Big
2
Mac.
times a year.
Our special one is Big Mac. I think a lot of the other countries don't have Big Macs.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like England probably has Big Macs too, though.
I don't think that they do.
I don't know.
think so.
What's a UK McDonald's menu look like?
I don't know. Fish and chips.
The biscuits.
Oh,
They got
man.
TET and more tea.
Yeah. Oh man. You got another one?
I do.
All right.
My redemption here.
Yes, sir.
Wait, so I'm at 2? That was.
Yeah,
I got 3.
Yeah, for my one.
Mm-hmm.
Sea cucumbers fight, literally,
Fight
with their guts,
with their intestines.
with their intestines.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude.
fact. You said that with so much confidence, and sea life is so fucking weird.
I fucking seen it and then like a Discovery Channel or something, dude. Some like YouTube video. You know, you just go down the rabbit hole. Whenever
Yeah, you
you're
just
watching
don't-
YouTube videos,
Especially
as soon as you click on the first like informational video, 4 hours later you're just like so deep in conspiracy theories about everything. You're just like, oh dude, the world isn't even real. Art is a lie.
simulations are
Yeah,
existence.
he's
I'm
all
just
like-
ones and zeros.
Yeah, he's all like, numbers are the only truth. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Just think about it, like, what if you were just somebody's Sims character?
no,
I
fuck that.
feel like my life's too boring.
I
for
don't
somebody's Sims
speak.
character.
I don't speak gibberish, so I know that's fucking not true. I mean, most of the time I don't speak gibberish. Sometimes I don't know how to talk because words are hard.
Okay. Since y'all on a fucking roll here,
I'm
Bet.
crushing it.
Damn, this man's at 4. I gotta take him down a notch.
I got fucking one.
All right, is that it? Is that your last one? No.
I don't wanna lose.
All right.
Okay. So your brain only weighs 2 pounds, roughly, right?
Mm.
But it takes up to almost 50% of your metabolic resting rate.
Mm.
Fact, because it fires off the most electrons. It controls your entire nervous system. Everything that you feel pain, it's your body telling you something. It's your brain telling you something's wrong.
I'm gonna
it's
say
fact.
cap. I think that it's less, or I think it's more. I think it's more.
Well, it's capped, but it is less.
Oh, it is less.
It only
Okay.
actually takes up 20% of
Oh,
your
okay.
metabolic resting rate.
Aw, whack.
Yes,
I should've-
got 2.
I should have gone with my original because I was like, I think it only takes like 10 or something. But
So you're saying you did that wrong because you said it's higher? Or
no,
you
I said
it wrong?
cap.
Yeah, you did say
I said cap first. I said it was higher, but
Yeah. I was like, you
it was
got
still
the cap.
false. So,
Yeah.
all right,
I
nice.
saved my point.
Who's going next? I'm at 5, dude. I'm
Alright,
rolling.
I'll go next.
You'll go next.
I got you.
All right, I like it. What you got? What you
Yeah,
got?
you ready for these bangers?
Oh, dude. Yep. Let's see what you got.
Alright, so Frederick Bauer, the inventor of Pringles, was buried in a Pringles can.
What the? What? What?
I'm gonna say that's fact.
Is this fact?
Yeah.
Pringles can?
In a Pringles can.
In a Pringles can.
In a Pringles can.
It's like, remember my legacy. Put me in my work. It's like, this is my life's work after all. Sure, dude. Why not? I say
Is it
sure.
fact?
Yeah. Why not?
Both you guys? It is fact indeed. It said that his children, even after he died, his children on the way to the like ceremonial home and stuff, stopped at a gas station to buy a can of Pringles and then argued over which flavor of Pringles they were going to use. They eventually settled on the original classic flavor
Yes.
of Pringles.
Yes. Good choice. Good choice. Awesome. So, what else you got, dude?
Alright, you should.
I'm ready.
Sunglasses were originally designed for Chinese judges to hide their facial expressions in court.
Sunglasses?
Sunglasses.
Originally invented.
Dude. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, true. Why not? I feel like that's some weird shit that they would do. You're trying to throw me off. You're like, are you positive? Yeah, I'm fucking positive, dude. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so his answer's locked in. This man up here contemplating.
I'm not
You
gonna
don't believe me.
You're not. You're not living it.
But I mean,
rent
it is
free
kind
in
of
my
cap.
head.
Is his cap or not?
Look at this guy. Look at this guy, dude. He's just throwing words out. Look at him go.
Right.
He's just throwing words out. He's like, could be true.
I'm gonna say that's cap.
Couldn't be
You say
true.
it's cap?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you fell for the
Alright,
trap.
That is fact.
And you fell for the trap?
He did indeed. All just trick in the book.
Yeah.
Misdirection? No, just
Fool.
But, so, today's sunglasses serve as the protective eyewear, effectively to prevent bright sunlight. But, sunglasses were originally made out of smoky quartz in the 12th century China, where they were used by judges to mask their emotions when they were questioning witnesses.
Yeah,
That's
I
weird.
could see it. I could see
Alright.
it, dude.
Next one. Alright.
People are weird.
A meteor hit Earth with a force of 10 atomic bombs, and everyone missed it.
True.
A meteor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
With
Sure.
the force of 10 atomic bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we're
true.
at 4 right now. It's true?
Dude, I'm at
Yeah,
like
that's
7, right?
It's true?
I'm at 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
True.
You say it's true?
Yeah.
So it's cap.
Oh.
It didn't actually hit Earth, it hit Earth's atmosphere.
Okay.
And we didn't learn, like, scientists didn't even notice that it happened until after the fact.
When was that?
See, that was in December 18th, 2018.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's pretty recent.
That was
and nobody,
very
like,
recent.
Like, nobody didn't know.
Dude, that would have wiped us out.
Alright. One more.
That's what I was
What's
thinking.
that?
I was like, 10 atomic bombs. That's a lot.
Myself?
It didn't hit Earth.
That's
Well, because
six,
I was
let's go.
thinking, because like I was like, yeah, I was like, sure, like maybe like 400,000 years ago. I was like, I can see it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, guaranteed.
It's because I had to throw in that miswording. I had to give my points back.
What do you mean? What miswording? Oh, you hit
Because I
Earth?
said it hit Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Not Earth's atmosphere. Technically.
Yeah, no, see, because like I was like, oh, for sure, dude. I was like, 10, fucking 100,
I was like, you could.
100,000 plus years ago. Sure.
Yeah, like easily.
Yeah,
Alright,
easily.
alright. So how much is everybody at?
So I'm at 6.
I'm also at 6 right now.
You're at 6?
Yes.
3.
3. Okay.
Okay.
At one.
Actually,
Am I at 7?
have you asked 1 or 2?
Is it done 2?
No, I've done 3.
You've done.
You got the first 2 right.
Yeah.
So you're at 7.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. So, my last one.
Show me what you got.
Sumo wrestlers make babies cry for good luck.
Cap. I'm gonna say that's cap. I feel like they're not. They don't make them cry. I feel like they make them do like laugh.
Sumo wrestlers.
Sumo wrestlers.
That's
I
hilarious.
said what I said.
dude.
I didn't stutter.
If they make them cry, that's so funny. For good luck. For good luck, dude. So they can win their next match.
I'm gonna say that's cap.
It's cap. False. That is indeed fact.
Oh,
While most
no
parents
way,
do,
dude.
like-
That's so fucking
See.
funny.
It's a 400-year-old Japanese tradition that if sumo wrestlers can make your baby cry, it means he or she will live a healthy life. During
Oh.
a special ceremony, parents hand over their infants to sumo wrestlers who bounce their precious tops up and down and sometimes even roar in their little faces. And one mother even said, "He's not a baby that cries much, but today he cried a lot for us, and we are very happy and grateful for that."
That's a crazy tradition, dude. Well,
For real.
Yeah, imagine being a baby. You just got to do like,
you're just like, whoa, bud, dude.
Oh, that's
man.
fucking wild.
Yeah, that's great. Do you have any more?
Nope, that
No?
is
So
that is
it
it.
is
So
my
I am
turn.
now at 8.
It's my turn. All right.
I'm gonna fuck
So
with this.
I have 7. I am 7?
Yeah.
I'm about to get some points right now.
Unless you get all of them wrong and you got like 5 questions, I lose.
So, alright, boys. There once was a time that you could have a trial by combat with your wife to divorce.
A trial by
Fact.
Combat.
Fact. Swear I've seen
You
that
would
somewhere.
fight your wife,
What?
soon to be ex-wife, and dead wife if you win and get the divorce at the same time. So, I don't know if it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's fact.
That's
Yeah,
fact?
that's just weird.
Fact.
'Cause I'm gonna say that's fact. Cause
Fact,
See,
especially
I'm
because
gonna go against
divorce
my
was
gut.
such a taboo topic
I'm
back
gonna,
then.
I think
that was the way that they would do it, is to
I don't
kill
know
their
if
spouse.
they killed their spouse. I think maybe they fenced or something. But I don't know, because, like, I don't know, dude. Weird.
Look, the way he's talking about it, he's so unsure, and the facts are very misleading. And
No, it is true. There was once trial by combat
Okay,
for
so it is
divorce.
fact.
That
Okay,
is
so
fact.
we're-
You guys got
alright,
points.
cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just don't know if it was, like, to the death or if it was just, like, a fencing combat. You know what I mean? The first one to get pokes or whatever. So, yeah. So the next one that I have, I have 7 still. You have fucking 9.
Yep.
You have 5?
4.
4. Okay. Okay, I got a little bit of breathing room. Okay. So, the next one that I have is that Picasso, the artist, died in 1973. Picasso died in 1973.
Only if I paid more attention in history. No, only if I retained what I learned in
If you
history class.
retained it.
Because I was smart as shit when I was in school with history class and stuff. But like now,
You don't
as
remember
if
anything.
you've listened to any of these podcasts, my geography is trash, and I don't know jack. So,
historical events are.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Not there.
fact, because
Fact.
those historical figures and stuff like that are almost, they always appear way earlier in time than you think about.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
What do you mean early in time?
I mean, just like
Mhm.
they existed a lot earlier than you think about. Like to me, like if I think about it without trying to think about any logical reason, I'm like, oh, that's probably like 100 years ago. My dude was fucking.
Well,
but I mean, it
My
could have been
dad
100
was
years
born
before
in
you were
74. 1974.
Yeah, my dad was born in 68, I think.
Holy shit! So your dad was like almost like
No,
your dad was 13
No.
whenever Picasso died, maybe.
no. Yeah, that's right. No,
How old's your dad, bro?
I don't fucking know. I was like, I think my dude was like. Last time I remember, my dude was like, I think he was like 34 when I was born, and that was in 2000.
I'm gonna say that's cap.
34. You're gonna say that's cap?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I don't remember what the year was, but he definitely died in, and what are you going with?
Am I going,
True or cap?
I'm going with true.
True? Okay.
I'm saying that's back.
Let me find out.
1973.
Yes, it was 1973. He died October
Let's go.
something 1973.
I'm at 10.
Yeah, and I got 8 now. Alright, I can catch up. I just need to fool both of you idiots. This is all it's gonna take.
He says I've gotten 12 one time, but I think I'm currently at my record so far.
You're at 10.
Yeah, I'm at 10. That's what I got
You're
last
popping
episode.
off.
100%.
So-
I think you got your vote.
So, my next one is, so, what do you guys want, okay? You want something really weird? Some that is kind of weird.
Oh, I feel like that's not a question. I feel like that's a.
What
do
do
you think both of those are winners for you? Choose which
Oh,
one
yeah,
you think
easy. So
think
you,
both- all right.
oh, yeah, easy.
Then I'll take the weirdest one.
The weirdest
Yeah, I'm
one.
trying to hear some weird facts or a lie.
Okay.
See what you can come up with.
Okay, so, way back in the day, there was this guy named Vlad. And,
You say Vlad?
yeah, Vlad. Do you know anything about Vlad's?
Vlad's.
Vlad's?
Just as somebody on TikTok said that no dude Vlad should ever be dated or some shit.
Before you continue,
Regular.
Do you
just
know
hearing the
something
name
about
Vlad,
Vlad?
I'm gonna just say true.
True?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna say true.
Uh-huh.
His
I
name-
I want to hear the rest.
His
of it.
name-
If it's about fighting a bear, it's true.
His name was Vlad Dracul. Vlad Dracul. And he was Dracula in a place called Transylvania at one time. And he is considered to be a hero there. As well as a little bit of mythology behind him. He used to dip his bread in the blood of his enemies and eat his bread that way. What do you guys think? How is that? Like, convincing enough?
I don't know, because low key I don't know nothing about like Castlevania, but that just sounds like Castlevania. But I say, God, I don't know what else. That shit, it sounds like a mythical story, but that's how legends come from a bit of truth. So, fuck it, I'm gonna say fact number 10. He just won't kill me if he's got another question.
Fact, and you're saying fact.
Yep.
Okay. So, yes, it is true.
Let's go.
Vlad Dracula is also known as Vlad the Impaler, as well as Dracula.
Right.
And he is also considered to be a hero of his time, because he stopped the invasions that were happening wherever he lived. I think his little area he lived in was called Transylvania or something like that, like in ye olde times.
Yo.
Yeah, and he used to like raise the corpses of his enemies on like spikes all throughout, where he would like have won battles.
Damn.
Yeah, and people stopped attacking him pretty fast, I think.
Probably.
So, yeah, Vlad the Impaler.
Enemies show up like, we're gonna raid this town. They look in the field and they're like,
actually,
one,
well,
two,
this is the
3,
wrong.
4. Turn back, man.
Yeah,
Turn
we
back.
need
Too
to
many
skedaddle.
buddies.
We need to skedaddle.
Let's go.
So-
They each only have 1 wound. We're leaving.
So you both got points. I'm at 8. You're at 5, and you're at
11.
11. So the last one that I have is that the first military tank design was made in 1487.
First military tank design?
Design, yeah.
In 1487.
In 1487.
I feel like you're changing the times, because didn't the Germans invent the tank?
I think, yeah. Maybe.
I'm gonna say cap. I'm pretty sure you're changing the time.
Oh, okay. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with cat.
Cap. So, it's not cap. It's true. Leonardo da Vinci had made the first design for a tank in 1487.
They didn't put that in Assassin's Creed. So you tell me when I roll up to my man's house
It
and
wasn't.
he's making
No.
inventions.
He had the blueprints made. He had the design made for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't. So it didn't have a gun on it, but it could hold a bunch of people, and it was armored, and it was motorized, I think.
So it was basically just an armored vehicle, like an armored
It was
transportation.
but it was huge, like, and it had the capability to crush things. So, and it was meant to take because like a Humvee is armored,
Yeah.
but if it gets hit with a catapult, it's gonna get fucked. You know what I mean? This thing was kind of designed to maybe not.
Get fucked.
Yeah, and hold the men and maybe like secure at least one round from a catapult or like a cannon or something, you know. So, yeah, that is true. I got 2 points. I'm at 10.
I would have to ask 2 questions, and both if I get it wrong for me to catch up.
Mhm.
So,
So,
Unless we're taking more time, I'm pretty sure I lose.
Yep. Big dubs for me. Big dubs for me. I got 10. You got 11. I almost had you. I almost had you. Dude, I almost had you.
You put the fight this time. I secured the belt. It's still mine.
So, I think all of the things I told you guys were fucking true, weren't they?
I should make a fucking hat that says "cut the cap," and then like should be like one of our fucking like. When we start getting bigger, that should be our big like merch thing. Get, like, cut the cap hats, and then each of us, whoever's the champion of that round, the next episode, they get to fucking like the reigning winner gets to wear the cut the cap hat.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
That's like the crown.
Everybody just has one because we're not gonna share it. Bro, a crown would be cool.
Yeah, like we'd all have one, of course.
Because I don't want to share my hat with you guys.
He's like, y'all look like y'all got lice.
Yeah, I was like, that's how gross things happen, dude. No thanks.
Not
Shit,
with these
when we
coronas.
start streaming more, whoever loses the cut the cap has to like wear like a certain like shitty hat on their stream for a week.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
Dog, I just want a straw hat. That's it.
A straw hat?
Fuck a ninja headband now. See, that's what happens. You start watching, you're like, bro, these ninjas are lit, and then a little rubber boy comes in and he's like, what's up, bro?
Oh my god. Oh my god. So today I think we're gonna be talking about some fun work stories.
Wild, but then the most embarrassing moment from Anthony's Pizza is when lunch rush. I'm sitting there, we're going in. I'm like, I was a manager at this time, so like we're freaking like I was kind of like running everything. Like the general manager, he's like the owner's brother is there too.
Mm-hmm.
We're all like, he's throwing pizzas, I'm topping it, running it out, making slices for fucking people for lunch and like salads and shit. It was only two of us in the kitchen and one person on the register, so we're running. I'm running all this food out. I don't know where the fuck the water came from that was outside of the kitchen. I missed it like 3 times walking in, and then I run out the chief of police and the mayor's food. Okay. All their food, I'm running it out there. It's like 2 slices, a salad, like a brownie and some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running it all out there. I put their food down. There's another order for me to take out, so I'm like, I'm moving quick, trying to like, I'm keeping everything going, like, moving. I take the step at the corner, fucking slip right into the corner of the counter with the tray and everything. I'm like, damn, tray flies. I'm like, like hit the counter.
Dead,
I'm like,
dude. He's like on the ground.
Yeah, dude, I'm all like dead. I'll get up. I'm like, oh, fuck, because it's not just the chief of police and mayor. The entire lobby's full. There's high schoolers, like sports teams, you got everybody in there.
Packed.
And I was barely out of, so some of those kids knew me still, like, because I was barely out of high school. And it sounds kind of cocky, but like, I was well known in high school. Like people knew who you were. People knew who I was without meeting me.
Right. Yeah.
And like, so they're all like, I'm in there and I hit the ground. I look up. I'm expecting the kids to just be like, half the kids don't even know what the fuck happened. They're all so absorbed in their phones and shit, and talking about their own gossip. No, it's the chief of the police and the mayor that are sitting there dying, like could barely hold their drinks down. And I'm all like limping out to the next table with the food, like, here you go, ladies. Like, are you okay? I'm all like, no. Just running back to the kitchen, like, get more.
The chief of police is probably was like, did you see that kid just fucking eat shit, dude? That is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, I bet you he got it on body cam.
Oh, he did too. The mayor's probably just sitting there. He's like, dude. He just looks at the fucking chief of police. He's like, in tears. He's just like in tears laughing so hard, dude. He's like about to pee himself.
He's just like, at least he dropped the food off already. Like,
he's all fuck, dude. That is so funny.
Dude, the only thing more embarrassing than just falling getting lashed by chief police is just straight up dropping a pizza. Like, if you've worked in a pizza place serving pizza and you fucking walk out and like drop that shit, you can't redeem yourself for the rest of the night. Not a single person on the crew or a customer is going to look at you straight when you walk out with a pizza. Nobody's handing you a second pizza. Somebody else is taking it. Like,
they just can't trust you for the rest of the shift. They're like, yeah, he's cut for the day. Bench him. Bench him.
Shit, that even goes in the kitchen. I remember one time when I was working at Rub Robin, one of our new kids, we had just started like the Donato's pizza or whatever, and he goes to pull one of the trays out, and he has the rag in his hand, but the rag was kind of damp, so it just went right through the rag. So it was burning the shit out of his fingers. So he just lets go of the pan, and nobody let him touch a pizza for like 3 days.
Oh no!
Dude, I've watched. It's crazy because I've watched like some dudes and shit go to like carry some shit out, and it'll be hot, and they'll be like, nah, either somebody else is taking it or it's waiting a minute to get taken out.
Right.
And then I see like you see some little like 4'11" chick walk in there, fucking. Your hand's visibly red, and she's walking out like nothing's wrong with a big ass like 24-inch pizza. Like I'm like, all right, you go.
Yep. So you're the designated hot pizza carrier for the rest of, as long as you work here.
That honestly means she's just been doing it too damn long. If she got better hot hands than the chefs and shit back there.
No, I remember we used to fuck with people there. We used to be like. They'd be like, what if, like, as initiations and shit, like, you know how people fuck with you and you get a job, like, people, like, they'll just fuck with the new guy.
Right.
Like, one of them, we'd just sit there and, like, I just wasn't really fucking with them. It, like, you can slap a stone oven that's 500 degrees and you're not going to feel anything.
If you do it fast enough.
Like, yeah, well, if you just slap it, like, you're not going to feel anything because it hits the oils and you're fine.
Yeah.
Kids are scared. People are terrified of fucking. They're like, I don't want to touch that at all. It's 500 degrees. Like, hell no, I'm not touching that.
Quick hands. Like,
it's great.
Yeah.
Like, it works. Look, like that. The fun parts of working at jobs in fast food and shit. And there's all the fucking customers.
And then there's the worst parts, which is just the customers mostly.
And there's
bosses.
There's no in between.
I was like, see, there's coworkers that are sometimes fun, and then there's customers who are never fun.
Who are never fun ever. So, no, sometimes you get a cool customer, and then you hook them up with like 4 burritos on the house, you know? You're just like, yeah, bro, here you go.
Throw some shit in there, have you ever got people to buy, like, weird shit from a place before?
Yeah,
Like, what's the weirdest thing you've gotten somebody, or, like, most expensive, like, unnecessary thing that they clearly didn't need, but you convinced them to buy it?
Are we talking about, like, food or just in other jobs? Any
food,
jobs?
In other jobs, just whatever's, like, the most unnecessary thing you've got somebody to buy.
So, like, unnecessary, like, not needed, like, is not essential, right?
Like,
not
definitely
essential.
not essential.
So, I used to sell Cutco cutlery, which is definitely not essential, but I sold an entire set before, which is like $1,600 of knives to somebody before. They're fucking worth the price. Like,
I mean,
their
I've
value
seen
is there.
Those knives,
you know what
they're
I mean?
worth it.
It's not a rip off by any means, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
to pay
especially because there's some
cutlery.
knives that are just as good as it.
Like, I mean, I don't know. They have like their serrated knives. I don't know if I'm saying that right,
like
but
carving knives and shit.
Like yeah, their meat knives have like this. The serrated edges have been sharpened on both sides of each point.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, they cut through rope like butter, like rope, not thread, like rope, dude. It's fucking awesome. They're awesome knives, but definitely unnecessary. You don't need to have that set of knives. They are definitely a luxury set of knives, you know?
I've never really gotten someone to buy something like expensive unnecessary, but I know at the Dairy Queen that I worked at when I was in high school,
You could upsell the shit out of stuff or what?
I started Surprise Me Blizzards. So people would walk in there and just be like, give me a large Surprise Me Blizzard. And I just go in the back and just throw shit in the blizzard. Like, alright, fuck, we'll hit you with some Heath, some Reese's, fucking some cherries, a little
Too
bit
bad
of chocolate.
TikTok wasn't around, dude. You
Right?
would have been famous,
I would've
dude.
been famous,
Yeah. No, like straight up. But most unnecessary, like food item, like Dairy Queen. I made some weird shit when I worked at Dairy Queen for people. Like,
I feel like that's where it's easy to make weird stuff.
it is, especially because we used to let people
Like ice
bring
cream
their own
places.
candy through. So like if we
Oh,
didn't
that's
have
cool.
the candy on stock, like it wasn't part of our blizzard.
They're like, I want a
they'd come-
Sour Patch Kids blizzard.
Yes, dude, he'd bring Nerds, like before they had, like, where they didn't have the Nerds blizzard at the time, he'd bring in Nerds, fucking Twizzlers, fucking Sour Patch, all kinds of fucking weird candy he'd bring through and we'd make him blizzards.
That's cool.
But no, when I worked at Arby's, this dude came in. He looked like a pretty fit dude, kind of like a bodybuilder, like he was pretty big, stocky, about 6 foot.
Right.
His wife and, like, kid ordered, they get, like, normal food. He's like, man, I'm really hungry, but I'm not trying to order, like, more than, like, a sandwich, you know?
Right.
Which is dumb, my dude. You should have just ordered 2 sandwiches, because I definitely ripped your ass off. But I was all like, well, if you want a big sandwich, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not on the menu, but it's on the menu on my screen. It is called a Meat Mountain.
Oh,
He is
my
like, you
God.
had me at Meat Mountain. I'm like, you don't want to hear it? He's like, okay, actually explain. So I'm like, well, the meat mountain, it's a stack of meat. It's a big sandwich. It's about like this big.
Holy
It's
cow,
not that
dude!
big.
It's not that big.
No,
Oh,
it's
he's
bigger.
exaggerating how big
It's
it's
bigger.
bigger. It's bigger. Oh my gosh! Dude.
And it's like a $25 sandwich
Oh
for
my
the sandwich alone. So it was like $30 for his meal alone. Total came out to like 50 something with him and his kids and everything. Or the meat mountain, get it at Arby's. I'm telling you,
Oh yeah.
it's not worth it. But
It's
you
not
should still go
worth
buy
it.
it for the fuck of it because it's
Just
fun for the employees
why
to
not?
make. Because it is every single piece of meat and a potato cake into a sandwich at Arby's. Like it's just that fish fillet,
Oh
chicken,
my gosh.
roast, and just every single piece.
Oh my gosh,
stacked.
dude!
And then, dude, the
Did he
sandwich is
eat
like
it?
this big. My dude ate like half of it, took the other half home.
What a legend!
Jesus.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
he's
my
all like,
dude.
he's like so much protein. He's like, this is, I'm never eating anywhere else except
Yeah,
for
just come in
Arby's.
here every
Yeah,
day.
low-key, I changed his life. Like, he's
Yeah,
like,
he's like, I didn't
listens
even
to
know this was
like,
a
that-
real thing.
He's like, this wasn't a rip-off, man. You changed my life.
He's
for
all
good.
like, this is awesome, dude.
You've seen how some of those bodybuilders eat? Like, those motherfuckers can
Yeah.
eat a lot. Like, I remember there's that one famous bodybuilder that lives, like, around here. And they'd go get pizza. And these motherfuckers ordered 16 large pepperoni pizzas. And,
Yeah.
like, and the thing is, like, our manager, he didn't want to make it at first. It's the first time the dude walked in there. And he was like, I don't want to make it. Because it was his wife who went in there and ordered it for him.
Yeah.
And she ordered 16 large pizzas. And my manager walks in, he's like, how many people are you feeding? She's like, 2.
2?
and my manager's like, are you sure you want to do this? And then her husband walks in. And this dude had to like turn kind of sideways to get in through the door, how big he is. And my dude like, dude turns fucking massive. And just walks in and he's all like, no, I want these pizzas. He's like,
He's
And,
like, you're gonna give
I
me
want
these pizzas.
These pizzas going down, okay?
and then he ate 5 of them at the store.
Oh my god.
She ate 1, and then they bounced.
Bro,
wait,
what
She,
a
no, she
legend.
was a very fit woman. She's like maybe like 5'2", and she was a very
This is
fit
their
woman.
cheat day. It was their cheat day
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, guaranteed.
For
Like
sure.
they were smashing.
Oh, they're like, oh, pizza. It's the only day
He's
of
like,
the month.
he's like, I'm so sick of chicken.
He's all like broccoli and chicken every day. He's all like rice. Oh, now I get pizza.
I don't think I'd ever get sick of chicken though.
Chicken's fantastic, but it's like, how many days? You know, how many months? I guess you could say
I
is.
could eat it every day.
Can you eat grilled chicken?
Yes, I could eat grilled chicken every day.
Oh,
If
every
you
day.
just spice it different, it's like they almost
Yeah, but
completely-
some
don't
of those
even care if
spices
it's
can't
cooked
even-
good. Grilled chicken is fire every time. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Don't even care if it's cooked good, huh?
No, I said it.
If
If
it's cooked good.
Oh, okay.
I was like, if,
He's all like, I don't care. He's all like grilled chicken every day.
yeah, no, y'all can
Bad grilled chicken, good. Whatever.
Chicken.
Doesn't matter.
It
Chicken.
don't matter, just chicken.
That's hilarious.
I was like 16. I was working at McDonald's.
Mhm.
I was on the window, you know.
Mhm.
I normally work the kitchen, but they needed a window guy. And I think it was like 10:30 at night, probably. And this car pulls up in the drive-thru, you know. And we have a little camera on the monitors, you know. It takes like a snapshot of the car, so you can like line it up.
Right.
And I'm sitting there looking at it, you know, trying to take the order, and he's just kind of like looking at the menu, still waiting. And this car pulls up next to him, because they have this screen that shows the actual camera, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this car pulls up next to him, and all I can hear is, "You stupid motherfucker, I'll fucking kick you." And I was just like, what the hell's going on? You know, watching the camera. And this man gets out and just slams his door, walks around, starts opening this guy's door, and fucking pulls him out of the car.
He pulls it
I
out
was
of
like-
the car.
Yeah,
and you're
pulls
just
him out of
watching
the
it like
car.
it's a
I'm
fucking
just watching
TV
on
show,
camera,
huh?
I'm like, and I click the thing so he can't hear me, and I'm like, I think the manager needs to call the cops.
Bro, I would have waited a little longer to see how much. Like, if somebody pulled out a knife, cool. Like, I mean, if you
Cool?
Oh, no,
Cool,
they
you
just-
said?
No, I mean, cool to call the cops. Okay, I mean that's when it's like, otherwise you gotta.
Oh, you just gotta let him.
You gotta
let him duke it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, they just duked it out while the cops were coming, and I was just sitting there on the camera going, oh, shit, dude. I probably made this car sit at the window for like 3 minutes while I'm just sitting there watching him throw hands in front
You
of his
should
car.
have told the dude.
Yeah, I would have told the. I would have gone
like, hey, bro,
comment like.
it's gonna be a minute because I'm watching these two fight right now.
But hey, if you want to just pull around and come inside and watch it with me, dude, then I'll make sure to get your order in a minute.
It's like I'll get your order at like I'll watch. I can do 2 things. I just can't do 2 things while I'm talking to you on the headset. You know what I mean? Come inside and I'll take your order and we can watch it together, dude.
Yeah, we'll make the other cars wait. You're my homie now.
Yeah, come on.
This car pulls up to the window while I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm just,
You're just like, holy shit.
We need a manager.
Dude,
And I'm just sitting there watching, not even worrying about the cars at the window.
that's the best. That
Dude in
is
the
so
window,
good.
like, crawls through it. He's all like, damn, this shit is wild.
He's all like, what's going on in here? And he couldn't see the camera. And he's like, wait. He's like, what's going on over there? And you're like, dude, these guys are fucking each other up. He's like, yo, let me see. He's like, turn the screen a little bit.
I hop out the car. I'm like, World Star.
Sheesh, dude, sheesh.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny, man.
Oh, that's great. Dude, fights are hilarious. No, but in like seeing things over the camera, we came in from where I was like opening the store at Anthony's, like so. We're opening the store at Anthony's, and going back through like the camera footage overnight, like they had us do every day, and so like I'm going through the camera footage, and I see it's from like early this morning, like a couple, like maybe hour and a half, 2 hours before we got to the store. So
Right.
they were there at like 7 a.m. in the parking lot doing some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Swear to God, on this camera, this lady gets out of this little sedan, like a little Honda sedan, friggin' walks around to the back, and it's like, she a little hefty lady, she walks around all short, and I swear, she opens the back door, you won't guess what the fuck came out this motherfucker.
Oh no, what'd she say?
It was a tiny horse. She pulled a
What?
tiny horse out the back of a little Honda sedan. This is on footage. I swear, I'll have to like message one of my old coworkers because I know they got this shit on. Like they took a video of it from the foot, and she pulls this like donkey out her car, and like walks it around like the little restaurant buildings for a minute, and then stuffs it back into the sedan and takes off.
What the fuck?
Like just.
What is going on?
Just gotta give my tiny horse a daily stroll.
What is going on at Anthony's Pizza,
Dude,
dude?
it was
The first one that I would like to tell is whenever I was working at a gas station, this like crackhead lady comes in to the store. Well, she doesn't come in. It was like right around when the big scary C word was going viral, you know? And she comes to the door, stands at it. It's an automatic door, so she stands close enough to where it's like staying open. And she's yelling at me and my coworker. And it is rush time. Like, there's so many people at this gas station right now.
Yeah.
And she sends, I think it took us a good 5 minutes before we actually answered her. And I hear her. I look up, I see her like waving her hand or something. And I'm like, oh bro. I was like, she's talking to you. I look over at my coworker. I'm like, hey, she's trying to get your attention over there because he didn't have anybody. I was like, I can help whoever's next. I was like, I don't want to deal with that shit. And so she comes in and she asks him, she's like something about like a drink or something. And he was so like, didn't want to deal with it. He was just like looking at her with a blank expression on his face, like he wasn't understanding what she was saying. And he kind of just looks over at me. He's like, I don't know, dude. He's like, I don't know what she wants. And so I'm like, all right, dude. I was like, take care of the customers. And I was like, what do you want? I was like, what do you want? She's like, I found this drink outside on the ground. And she's like, I took a drink out of it. I was like, okay, cool story, bro. What does that have to do with me right now? And she's all like, it's making me feel weird, I think. Can I have a drink from your guys' drink machine? I'll come back later and sweep the floor for you. I'll come back later and I'll sweep the floor for you. And I was just like, no. I was like, you can have a drink and then you can leave and you're not coming back. And I was like, don't come back, please. Don't come back. Whatever you do not come back here, please. And a little bit later on throughout the day, I go and look and see what the drink was. Because she left it on top of like the ice machine when she left. And I go and look. This was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like a McDonald's cup. There's no McDonald's by my work really that close. Like, it's a drive for McDonald's.
Oh, man.
And it had a lollipop in it.
Oh.
Like, yeah, it had a lollipop in it. And it was like warm. And it was like there was only enough in there for it to only be backwash. And dude, It makes my stomach churn just thinking about it. But like,
That's disgusting.
oh, dude.
I bet it was making her feel
I
weird.
bet it was making her feel weird, dude.
Or she just fucking.
Oh my.
Maybe it was some like homeless lady. She just fucking lied. She just picked it up and she was like, "I'm getting a drink today." She picked it
No,
up and went in
dude.
there.
I don't. She was not. I don't think she was homeless. She was just fucking strung out. I mean, she was probably both, but she was really strung out, dude.
Never mind. Yeah, she definitely drank that. She
Oh,
probably
she-
drank most of it, and it was like,
Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is horrific. So bad. That drink haunts my memories, dude. That drink is in my nightmares.
Yeah, it sounds horrible.
Dude, it was not good. It was not a good time.
It's like, I mean, but some of those people.
But dude,
I
I
mean,
just
they do what they gotta do.
I didn't have any time, bro. I didn't have
Yeah.
any time for that. I was like, no. I
I
was like,
got time today.
well, because she like offered immediately to sweep, and I was like, no, no. I was like, you see how many people are here? I was like, no, please. I was like, I want you to leave as fast as possible. Is what I'm trying to tell you right now. Like, you need to go. You just need to go and never come back. Never look back. This never happened. You didn't get a drink from here. You just leave and you never come back. Oh my gosh, dude. Gas stations are fucking insane, dude.
Wild, dude. But I mean, any place. I'm saying that she was probably homeless. Any place that has those people, they'll do whatever they gotta do. Like I was fucking, we were getting Jimmy John's yesterday, and this
See?
motherfucker just walked in there, and just the minute he walked in the door, arm deep in the trash can right there, and
Oh
the
my
employees are like
gosh,
all
dude.
store full, manager, everything, just looking at him like, bro, what are you doing? And my dude was like, nah, bro, before somebody comes over here to physically remove me, I can get something out of this bitch. And he's just like, he's digging.
And he's like, where's the sandwich at?
Dude, I swear. And I watched that man, and I watched him walk over to the Wingstop trash can outside and open some back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I saw him take a shot of whatever the fuck, like, took it out. It looked like it was dipping cup sauce. My man just like, just fucking went for it.
Damn.
Dude, those people are probably so high.
Oh, that my dude was definitely fucked up.
Oh, dude.
Gone.
I remember there was one lady, I worked at Del Taco, and, well, there was a dude. I used to give people, like, food all the time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't care about this job, really. Like, it's Del
Yeah.
Taco. I was like, what are you guys going to do? You know what I mean?
Fire.
I was like, I'm a manager. I get my food for free,
Right.
Yeah.
you know? So I would just give people food, especially, like, homeless people would come in, they'd be like, yo, I got, like, 30 cents or whatever. Can you hook me up with a burrito? And I'm like, keep your change, dog. I was like, here's a burrito on the house. I got you, dog.
Yeah.
And then I would also, like, leave, because I was closing, too. I would just leave food on the, like, tops of the dumpsters. Because we never, like, threw... Whatever didn't get used at the end of the day for, like, meat and stuff just got tossed in the garbage. So what I would do is I would wrap it up in a garbage bag. I'll put it on top of the dumpster. You know what I mean? And I like double bag it, make sure it was kind of like didn't get gross or anything. Put it up there for him, and it was always gone in the morning. So I was like, well, as long as somebody took it,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, but there was a lot of people that were really terrible people that came through the drive-through. Homeless
yeah.
people were the nicest people that would come in, but the drive-through people were like the worst.
Dude, old drive-through people. Like I
Oh,
was story
dude.
when I worked at Dairy Queen. Like this motherfucker.
I got a story too.
I was
I was building up to that.
like I was just about to become a shift lead, so they gave me like I was in the store with me and one other manager.
Mm-hmm.
She left to go do deposits. I was the only one in the store running it. We had just opened, so I was running I was doing everything. But most of the time, it was one old dude that came in for a cup of water on his walk every morning.
Mhm.
He's usually the only customer. Well, this one old dude came through in some pickup truck, orders a burger from us. And so, I make his burger, it's, right in the morning. So, it's, actually a fresh burger. Ask for no pickles.
Mhm.
Don't put pickles on. So, I don't put pickles on the burger. Give him everything. Sits in the drive-thru for a minute after, I give him his food. He pays. Shut the window, thinking he's going to drive away. Sits there, opens it. Knocks on the window. So, I walk back to the window. Because I'm like, what the fuck? So, I walk back. And he's like, there are no pickles on my burger. I'm like,
Oh my
you asked
gosh,
for no
dude.
pickles. I was like, check your receipt. I rung it up exactly how you asked. I read it back.
Oh my
I've
gosh,
been doing this
dude.
game. I'm not bad at my job. I know how to
Oh.
run a drive-thru.
Right.
And then dude's all, He's like, well, I know I specifically asked for pickles. No, you didn't.
Like
you said
the
no pickles. Who asked for
fucking-
pickles when it comes with like?
Bro, like the fucking guy from
And then-
SpongeBob, bro.
Yeah, basically like hiding the pickles under his tongue and shit. And this motherfucker, he's like, well, I don't want it anymore. Shuts the thing, crumbles it, throws it at me. So I got like mustard on my shirt and stuff from like the burger and shit. I like caught on my chest. I grabbed it back. I crumbled up and I fucking threw it at him. I was like, yeah, I quit that day. I ain't worked at Dairy Queen since. Bro,
Dude,
that fucking old man.
You want to know? That's
on a
thing.
rematch, 1v1 me, you pussy.
That same thing. That was my last day working at Del Taco too, dude. I fucking was. I was doing the drive-through. And I would be front of house and drive-through, and I would hop in the kitchen if I needed to, because nobody wanted to work at fucking Del Taco.
Yeah,
So there, I'm on the headset. I'm listening. We have a new guy. He's taking the orders. He's been doing pretty good. You know what I mean? I've been busting it out in back of the house. I taught him pretty much how to run front house
like
by
Del
himself.
Taco, you probably get some pretty easy orders. Motherfuckers comes
No,
to the drive-through like, let me get 2 burritos. Like I think that
We
there's
got a lot of
in between.
There's a
It's
lot
either
of
like-
options at Del Taco. That's the issue. So there's a lot of shit on the menu, and people can just throw shit together if they want. Because it's like, whatever. I don't give a shit. Just whatever. I don't give a fuck.
You're like, I'll make some weird
It's like,
shit today.
if you're cool, dude, I'll give you fucking 5 scoops of whatever you want, big guy. You know what I mean? But if you're being a dick to me, I'm gonna not. You're getting a skimpy ass fucking burrito, dude. That's just how it is.
You're getting tortilla wrapped up.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Here's
You're
some
getting a lot of
refried
lettuce,
beans.
my boy.
Here's some refried beans and lettuce. Here you go.
So, yeah, dude, he's having trouble understanding this elderly gentleman on the headset. So I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, I got you. I was like, don't worry. I hop onto the headset. I'm like, hey, sir, what can I do for you? What do you need? And I also couldn't understand this gentleman, so I didn't really feel that. I didn't really feel like it was his fault that much, because this man was hard to understand on the radio. Because I hear him say 2 waters. He's like, I want 2 waters, and I was like, no problem, sir. And I repeat the order back to him. I'm like, 2 waters for you? Is that it? He's like, yep, that's good. And I was like, cool. Boop, comes up to the window, get him his waters. I tell him the price, and he's like, $4 for some tacos, for 2 tacos? And I was like, hold on a second, sir.
Wait, but 2 waters for $4?
Yeah, 2 bottled waters. Cause,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like $2 each, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, he's just like, fucking, dude, he goes off on me. He's cursing at me. He's all like, how, like, effing stupid, F-head, blah, blah, dude, like, the most creative of curse words, dude. And I am just sitting there, and the best part is I walk up, and I open the window, and he fucking, like, boom, in my face, dude. F you, you dumb mother effer, you fucking suck at your job, you're so stupid. And I just look at him, and I'm just like, my face is just, I'm shocked, dude. My mouth is open, I'm just like, and I just closed the window.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm dead.
I just closed the window, and the best part was, like, right before I opened the window, the dude who took his order, he's just like, hey, I wouldn't open that window if I was you. And he was new, and I was the manager. I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, this is no issue. I was like, I got his waters right here. This is easy. I opened the window. Boom. In my face, dude. He's just like, F you, you're done. Stupid idiot. Fuck you. Dead. I wish you were dead. And I'm just like, okay, guy. Close the door.
Your manager like told you so.
Yeah, I shit you not. I'm not even kidding you. I look over at him, and I'm like, dude, I was like, I should have fucking listened to you. I should not have opened that window.
Your manager looks at you, he's like, that's why you'll be on your phone at work. Like, what?
Dude, it was the funniest thing ever, dude. It was the funniest thing ever. Oh, and then I had another lady. This lady. Let me try to describe the way she looks in the nicest way that I can. This lady, I will just tell you what she looked like, okay? This is not an insult or whatever. This is literally how she looked. She had short hair, like a faux hawk, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And it was black and blue, and she was borderlining the not okay area of being overweight, you know? And her son was also much bigger than he should have been for his age.
Stay a little hefty.
Yeah, he was a husky boy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was definitely a linebacker, you know? And so,
You mean lineman?
yeah, whatever, dude. He hits hard, for sure. If he puts his body into it, he'll flatten somebody.
Yeah.
So, she tells me, I take her order, I get her order right, and we had a pretty dumb cook working at the time, and he messed up the order, and he made her son beef burritos, she ordered chicken burritos. And so, I shipped the order out, because I'm like, yeah, fucking looks good, dude. Nice, good burritos. So I ship it to her. She, and by the way, we're just about to close, too, so she, like, goes around, and I get a call on the company phone. And I answer. I'm like, this is so-and-so. I'm the manager. How can I help you today? And she's like, you fucking gave me a beef burrito. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't give you a beef burrito. I'm pretty sure you ordered a chicken burrito. That's what I put down on what's on your receipt, no? And she's like, yeah, it's on my receipt. It's not in my bag, though, or whatever. And so she's all like, I just want to let you know that my son has a fucking beef allergy. Beef allergy. Okay. Okay. I mean,
Could've said that.
never heard of that before.
First off, that's especially at like a fast food place like that.
Why
that's
are you
not
going
something that can be really accommodated for. Beef is everywhere.
everywhere?
But
So
you can, but you have to say it like when you're ordering. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I have a beef allergy. Please change your gloves. You can't touch beef.
yeah, something, dude, something. She just like, hey, chicken burrito now, please, thanks.
Well, I mean, if they really
And
wanted
so-
it accommodated, I'll guarantee you they would have needed to make fresh chicken because I'll
Dude.
bet money that there was beef in the chicken.
Oh, guaranteed. Oh, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And the best part about that is she was kind of a little bit civil on the phone, and I was just like, she's like, I could take you guys to court for this, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be back for my chicken burrito soon. And I was like, okay. I was like, but you just told me your son ate the fucking beef burrito, and he has a beef allergy, so you're going to come back through and get your chicken burrito first
Before what? Taking him
before
to
you
the
take
hospital?
him to the hospital.
And first off, that's an easy ass court case. The judge, one question: did you let them know when you went through the drive-through the first time that there was a beef allergy?
No.
No. Case closed. You're stupid.
Yeah.
Like-
Like that too. And babe, you fucking want your beef burrito over your son's life? Are you kidding me? Your chicken burrito over your son's life?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
You're gonna come back to get your food
You know-
before you go back.
You know this chicken burrito is for your son, right? Who's about to go into fucking anaphylaxis because you want his chicken burrito, so that way whenever he wakes up from his coma because his allergy closes his airways and he faints, that he can enjoy this nice, cold, disgusting chicken burrito from Del Taco.
Right.
From like 3-hour-old meat because we're about to close. So
Yeah, we haven't made new chicken since like fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is 9:30, my guy. Dude, I was blown away. And she comes to the window and she's like, "You're a stupid F-head, blah blah blah," dude, like fucking just ripping into me. Total Karen status. And yeah, that day happened like a week before the old man day, and on the old man day I walked out. I called one of the other managers. I was like, hey, just to let you know, I'm done with this. I was like, so I'm closing the store early today. Tell the boss to go fuck himself. I didn't say that really, but it was pretty much that energy.
Right.
And I was just like, yeah, tell him I'm not coming back. Just tell him that. Don't call me. I was like, everybody here is cool. I was like, except for the big boss can, suck a fatty. And mic drop. And then I walked out. And that happened at like my break time, like lunch break, like right before my lunch break. I got him, and I was like, "Yo, after this, I'm gonna go get my lunch or whatever." And he's like, "Alright, that's cool." And I walk out, and I'm standing there, and I'm like, getting ready to hop in the car, you know, fucking calling to everybody. I'm like, hey boys, I got off work early today, you know?
Yeah.
And then I get a call back from the manager I called, and they're like, hey, dude, completely know how you feel, bro, but is there any way that you could just, like, not just come back tomorrow, you know? Just don't come back tomorrow. Just finish the day or whatever, and just don't come back tomorrow. And I was like, I'll think about it, dude. And I walked back into the thing. I was like, so guys, I was like, here's the game plan. I was like, we're closing the store early as shit today, boys. I was like, this is it, you know? I was all like, it is 1 o'clock right now. I was like, we're closing at 5. I was all like, so if anybody wants to keep the store open at 5, go ahead, have fun, but I am not going to be here at 5, just to let everybody know. And I think I'm the only manager right now, so I was supposed to be here till 12. I'm not going to stay till 12. I'm here till 5 p.m., my boys. It is 1 p.m., so we have 4 hours. Do what you want. Have a good time. I'm checking out for the rest of the day. Don't ask me shit about shit. I don't know anything. I don't work here anymore. I'm here to flip fucking tortillas for you guys, and that's all I'm going to do for the rest of these 4 hours. I'm not cleaning up anything. I'm not doing anything else.
Record has it. This man flipped 3 tortillas that day.
Oh, yeah, dude. And they were pretty much for myself, because I'm like, I'm fucking getting a bunch of food before I leave. Are you kidding me?
He's all sitting there. He's all like, yeah, fuck that old man. I'm taking 2 tacos,
No,
chicken burrito.
It was actually like this lady in her 40s. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She was just not a good manager. Like, just sucked at her job, pretty much was the best way to put it. She wasn't like a bad person. She just didn't know how to run a business. I was like, how did the fuck did you even get a business license to begin with? Did they just give those out to anybody?
Well, was she the owner of the Del Taco, or was she just like a manager?
She was like the head manager,
So
but you need like a degree
manager?
or some
Maybe
shit.
don't.
She went to to
be a general
maybe.
manager, you need a business degree.
I think
You
for
need
a corporation like that, you have to do that. Cause like I was a.
Because general managers makes you a manager of multiple stores at the same time, and you're covering inputs, intakes, invoices.
That's what she was
I
doing.
mean, not necessarily, especially in places like franchises like those, because they're franchises, but a lot of them are all individually owned. So then the owners can hire whoever they want for that individual location.
I saw some sort of certificate on the wall, like on the message board pinup thing that was there, and it had her name on it, and it was some sort of certificate.
I mean,
so she had something going on, but she had a boss too, and so I think she eventually got fired after I left there. But like, bro, it was so terrible, such a terrible time. Fast food is horrible.
Any restaurant business, especially people who teach their kids wrong. Like, I got one story I just remember from when I worked at Red Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all remember last week's story when I went to Red Robin High shit at work. Had to go with some cops. Shit was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one, I'm standing there, I'm a host, so I'm like seating everybody. We're busy as shit. So like we have like the iPads, they have like the listing tables and everything, like sitting out sections and stuff.
Right.
Well, I'm like working on this, some little girl like sneaks up behind me quiet as shit, she's trying to get a fucking high chair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't notice her at first, and the high chairs are too high, she can't reach it. She's all got her arms up trying to like get to him. My manager comes up, he's like, you're not gonna help her? I was like, I didn't even know she was fucking back there, dude. Like, do you hear everything? I didn't even know she was there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's got like, you know, the normal restaurant sounds, like clink clank, everything's going on, people talk. So I turn around to help her, and I'm like, here, I'll grab this for you. And I grab it, and I'm like walking it over to her table for her. She runs ahead of me. You'll never guess what the fuck came out of this little girl's mouth.
Oh, dude, what?
She's running, and she goes, Mommy, our slave's bringing it over for us.
Oh my gosh. You want to give a little context for our audio listeners on why that is horrific?
Because I am a mixed African-American person. So, yeah, and so I'm walking over, and the look on her mom's face is like, fuck, why did I teach my children this bullshit? Ooh. And then, so like I set the high chair down, walked to the front to look at the other two hosts. I'm like, I'm going to the back of the store for like 20 minutes. I'll be back. Like, before I fucking beat the fuck out of this little girl and her family. I'll give a shit. Equal rights, equal fights. Little kids can get punted. What's up? I don't give a shit about your age. And
oh, dude. Oh my god.
Off the back, my manager's like, "What are you doing? It's not break time." I'm like, "I don't give a shit. I'm taking a step out back."
Bro,
Tell him what happens. And I tell you, 6 foot, bald, white, blue collar male looks at me and goes, puts his hand on my shoulder. "I know how it feels." I'm like, "I'll snap your neck right now, you dumb motherfucker." You don't know shit. You know how it feels on the opposite end.
Like, you may understand.
You are the little girl. You're not me in this situation. You're the little girl. That's how you know how it feels.
The thing that it's not even in a situation like that. Like, I mean, just feel like you can understand how the general feels, but like to a single person, because like I mean, growing up, shit like that never really bothered me. But then a little girl saying it like that in a setting, like, dude, like. The look on the mom's face was like, "Oh shit!" And then every table around her
was
the table of people that looked like they're from like Ethiopia sitting behind them is just like,
this little girl did not just say that, dude.
Like,
and see, that's so funny because she probably meant it in the most innocent way, as in she just knows a slave is somebody who does stuff for you, right? So you're like doing things for her. She doesn't know the racialness because how old is she?
She's probably about like a little 6-year-old girl.
Oh yeah, so she probably doesn't really understand racism to the fullest. Like,
I mean, okay, there's a thing like not understanding racism to the fullest, but at that age, that's when you truly know that is the people they are putting them around and what they're teaching.
For sure,
that's why like
probably.
the look on her mom's face looks so embarrassed. Like she looked like she knew that she taught her. There's
two. Oh, she did.
Especially because she looked exactly like she knew he told her that, and you could tell because. The rest of her children didn't react to it at all.
Oh.
Even the older kids were like, "Oh, that's normal."
Oh.
Like it was only the mom that was like, "Fuck, she did it in public. God damn it!" Like,
okay. No, I got you. No, that's completely fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
That's horrible.
Yeah, I was like, and most times, even most like old people. They don't say that, like, they know at this point in time, they're like, I can't really say it. Except for the old dudes who really don't give a shit. Like, some of those old dudes are just like, nah, bro, I'm finna die in 5 years anyway. What are you gonna do?
Care.
Take me off this earth earlier?
Right. They're like, I'm embracing it now. You know what I mean? Just
this is me.
Get me out of here. I'm done.
Take me now.
I'm ready. So, yeah, dude. Well, I think that's gonna end it for today. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.